the most important person in my life. You are more important than anything on this planet. I would do anything for you. I would do anything for you. But what about myself? Some want to be number one in others' eyes. Some even rely on it. But when it comes to my own importance and happiness, I'm nowhere to be found. If I looked within and listened, would there be things I could change? Would there be things I could make better? Who am I? What do I like? Not because someone else told me to like it, but because it moves me in some way. What kind of person am I? After really looking at my own personality traits, do I like them? If there was any I did not like, could I change them? And if I could change those things, would I like myself more? Maybe so much so that I don't feel the need to be someone else's number one. I would then need you for you, not for me, because I can be me with or without you. Can we say selfish? I know, listen to her. I'm the most important. Think the goddess says she doesn't have any children, and I feel sorry for her husband. But let's think about a scenario for a moment. Say my business is swamped with work, so much so that I can't keep up with it unless, I could grab a quick bite and then just work until I get caught up. I start burning the midnight oil. As much as I hate functioning on little sleep, I hate disappointed and unhappy clients even more. So I stay up late, catch a few hours of sleep, and get back to it. Soon it starts to become a routine most days. I haven't left the house in, I think it's been 5 days, and I should take a shower soon. I'm exhausted, and it shows, not only on my face, but especially in my work. Mentally, I was kaput, zapped of energy, inspiration, and honestly barely there. Now, isn't that a catch-22? I started getting little sleep in order to keep my clients happy, but in the end, the lack of sleep made me less creative, causing my designs to be boring, fueling my stress levels and the unhappiness of my clients. That eventually leads to them disappearing one by one and being replaced with, more stress. How could I blame them though? If I wouldn't have overworked myself, put myself first, kept decent hours, slept for a healthy amount of time, continued to eat healthy meals, well, I could have started a wait list perhaps, set some time boundaries, and then at least I would still have my creativity and my sanity. Clients may not like the added weight, but they still love my designs and inspiration. This leads me to being happier and enjoying life more, and that would have poured over into the people around me. My happiness shedding a little extra sunshine to the world that I'm immersed in. So putting me first, mentally, physically, and emotionally, may seem selfish to some, but not only did it make my life better, it made life better for all the people I care for and love, all my number twos. But there's also that stigma around self-help that we should address. Self-help. Oh my goddess. I swear that shit is so weird. I love myself. 2 words. That's all it is. Self and help. Helping myself. I can help you and even you over there. I can help everyone and everything on this planet, and yet helping myself is weird. It's actually hysterical to some. It's funny to take care of myself? She thinks about that for a moment. If self-help equals ridiculous, funny, stupid, and weird, then taking care of myself equals ridiculous, funny, stupid, and weird? Why would taking care of myself be a bad thing? Essentially, by thinking that way, we associate taking care of ourselves as something bad or embarrassing. But it's not. Actually, quite the opposite. Taking care of myself is working towards being the best version of myself. And why wouldn't I want to be the best version of myself? And by best, I do not mean perfect. I have taken a lot of traits and baggage on throughout my 43 years on this planet. I was taught a lot of things growing up, from the people around me, to culture, to society, people like myself, imperfect people. The people I grew up around taught me their version of their story, which was based on their experiences and what they were taught. Was what they were taught correct? Who taught them? Where did they get their information? Did they make decisions based on someone else's life experiences? How far back does that go? How far back have I been relying on someone else's story instead of figuring out what my story is? Who am I? Who do I really want to be? Is this the way I want to think? Looking within and asking those questions, listening to the answers, and changing what I really don't like, what really isn't me, that is becoming the best version of myself. Essentially, who am I? Why? And who do I want to be? Taking care of myself could open a whole new world of seeing and experiencing the life I dream of. It could inspire a healthier me on multiple levels, quite possibly even happier, creating a better atmosphere, a better world for not only myself, but for those around me. I could be a better mother to my fur babies, a better wife, a better friend, a better business person, and quite possibly a better person all around. All because I chose to be a better person to myself by taking care of myself first, by listening to myself, trying to understand myself, and changing the things that really aren't that great, and finding my happiness. That creates more positive experiences on this planet, and maybe even inspiring others to do the same. Now that is a world I would much rather be in. So in this new year, I will be continuing my journey within, one where I'm front row and center of my path. The person in this world that I, without a doubt, have the ability to change for the better, well, it's myself. That's a fact. Next time you laugh at the idea of self-help, maybe try asking yourself, what is so funny or embarrassing about it? None of us are born perfect, and we have all had many different life experiences that have shaped who we are. But we can change. I can change for the better. And I am excited to discover the real me. I choose to help myself and explore finding the best version of myself. Why? Well, because I can, but also because when I'm at my best, I can see better, hear better, understand easier, be inspired more often, experience a whole new world where I and those around me are happier more often. And who doesn't want that? Time to look at myself and journey within.